What's up, guys? I'm gonna give this thing a go and see if it actually works. How's everybody doing tonight? It's been a minute. Hope everybody's doing okay. Dak hurt his shoulder today, or he has soreness in his throwing arm. James at camp, so yeah, they got people at every camp it seems. NFL Network wise. Football season's upon us. It's coming soon. I'm gonna do leagues this weekend. I will get leagues set up. I'll shoot you guys invites if you want. I think we're gonna go cash only. I think we'll do cash league this year if you guys are cool with it. I'm trying to figure out how to pay out. I probably do the first. I know a lot of leagues do the first three. I want to do four. That way, at least if you make it into the final bracket, then boom. But I want to do the bracket, the playoff bracket, where we go 1 through 8, as opposed to the top four, bottom four. Yeah, it's it, man. Like, dude, it's ridiculous. It's crazy expensive to do cards. I mean, we were just at Chantilly, man. We saw it. I mean, the cheapest you could spend was Leaf Metal at like 140 or 120 or whatever. 140 it was, and it's solid, but it's still Leaf. And I mean, even no matter what, like the hobby will never smile on Leaf. It just never will. The hobby will always frown upon, which I don't understand, but and I never will understand it because some of the prettiest cards I've ever pulled have come out of, like, I remember like Leaf Trinity back in the day. You still do Leaf, they still do Leaf Metal Draft, but it's not the same as it used to be. It's a watered down version of the old series. I miss those old cards, but I love Leaf because you get full autos every time. Like you get the full on, you get them before they're done in by pin. Like here, I can like Adrian Peterson, and this doesn't make any sense, but it's the point. So what you have is you get a guy's auto that looks like that, and then once Panini gets a hold of him, it turns into that, and that's exactly how it goes. No, that's not the case with AP, but this is the instance where it happens. This is 13 Spectra. That's '07 certified. So, but that's why I love AP so much, because he gives you a full sig every time. He's just one of those guys. He is. I did pick up a couple of nice ones though. I traded, Darren's booklet went away. I got rid of Tua, but Tua's in a fan's home. I gave it to my best Miami fan. Chris S actually has it now. But I picked up that guy, which I'm so stoked about. AP, that's '07 National Treasures. That's numbered to 49. I was pretty thrilled on that guy. It's probably not gradable. I think it's 8.5. I'd be reaching at a 9 on it. This guy's probably 9 plus. These are rare to get. '07 Topps Chrome AP. They're non-numbered. It's just a straight auto, but it's numbered, I think, to 269 or something is the hidden numbering on it. And then, yeah, what the card world has turned into is that, yeah, this parallel evidently is worth a good chunk. So it's a Stairmasters Randy Moss. It's nothing spectacular other than it flat out is a beautiful card. Like, the card itself is beautiful in the parallel. This camera does not do it justice. It is a pretty card. It is numbered to 25. But evidently this thing should be worth like 100 plus, which just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just in the age where parallels were parallels, and they were worth a couple of bucks, but not what they're worth now. It's just mind-blowing to me as an old school collector. And there's the other one back there's a Moss rookie. I also got this guy. This was a nice one. Dalvin Cook. That's a Blue Wave Prism Gem Mint 10. I picked that guy up, and yeah, not for 400, but. And see here's my issue. This is why I hate PSA. It's a Gem Mint 10 once my camera focuses. And so the centering on the front looks okay. It's still, if you really want to sit and put the numbers on it, this side's a touch bigger than that side. But then let's get to the back. And so on the back you have that side, and then you have that side. And how did that get a gem? Like, that should not be a gem. Should not be a gem. That's why I hate PSA. I mean, I like them because of values. Obviously, if you're reselling, this is the company you want to go through. Kind of hard to do it now, but 10s aren't 10s. Tens are not tens with PSA 90% of the time. And it's not because they're bad or anything. It's just because they have a different, they 60-40 grading is okay. That is nowhere near 60-40. Still sub 1500. That's right. What's up, Mr. Brian? How are you, Chris? How is it going? Yeah, everybody from last year. Tens are tens at Hooters. Oh my God, dude! What a fun freaking night. Yeah, for those of you that man, y'all come to Chantilly one time, please. It's so fun. Oh my God, we got lucky and we got the fight Saturday night, so we shut Hooters down. We were there from like 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. Our bartender loved us. Our waitress loved us. The staff, we had a fun time. We had a fun time. It was a good time. You guys have picked up a few along the way in some of these. We still have like stuff going. For those of you that are missing 16 by 20, they're on their way. I promise. I just haven't heard a peep from my guy yet, so I have nothing to report. It's been a nightmare from hell to get some of these shipped, because I have like Todd, Brian, and Chris. I have tracking numbers for all three of you, and I think I've given you those tracking numbers, and they haven't moved in like a month. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I say yours was yours was delayed due to weather. You guys, we all got going on out there, man. Fires or something, or the lady with her hoodie unzipped. That was priceless. I wanted that waitress to give her an application so bad. Wildfire, yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I saw yours was in delay. You and Todd were both in delay. Of two y'all had coming, and I don't know if Todd got his or not. But back to fantasy leagues. Yeah, for those of you that ran last year, obviously, yeah. If we keep it the same, it'd be awesome. But I'm probably just gonna take 100 ahead, and I'll figure the pool out. But we'll do just straight cash on me. Yeah, I'll figure out how we're gonna do it. But I'd like to pay the first 4 out. I want to flip the playoffs, the seeding around, because normally what it does is it goes 4 and 4. Like I think we did 12 leagues last year, so it would take top 4, bottom 4, or top 6, bottom 6. I forget how the hell it did it, but I'll go back and look. But I want to do it where like if it's like a 10-person league, it's 1 through 10 seeded, and we roll. And we go. That way, 1 seed plays the 8, and yada yada yada. That way, because obviously fantasy changes as the year goes on. We will play defense like last year. If anybody has any scoring updates they would like to do, please let me know ahead of time. I have a couple I'm going to change, but I'll do it again. And once I go through and kind of set it up, I'll do a video where we go through and same thing I did last year. I did a video where I went right down the checklist on ESPN.com and just outlined all the rules and everything, outlined all the points. Because yeah, defense matters in our league for sure. I will make you learn defensive players. It's a fun time, but it's cool. It's a good time. We have good luck. We're probably going to need that COVID spot again this year due to the freaking doing this damn Delta variant that's popping around. So we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this helmet's up here. It's hanging out. There's a wall of them back here. Scoring update. Trimmer gets 30 points. I know, right? There's a wall. I had to move my room around to make room for all the stuff from Chantilly. It is actually all in here too. You just can't see it, but it's all here except for Janikowski sitting over there. That's going to Dixon. I gotta swap one out. Damn USPS shipping sucks. But yeah, we have a giant wall. So I have like the 7 that were left over there. And then I think this series has got like 75 left or something like that. There's a bunch. There's a bunch up here. There's a bunch of Riddell customs in here. There's a bunch of Shuck customs. It's all authentic, like I said, minus I think 3. I think there's 3 helmets, and I'm throwing $100. If you hit the helmet, you'll also pull in a $100 credit. So, yeah, pretty fun series. Everything up there, pictures available in it. And these are on the site. I've had these filling for a minute, so I got to refresh myself. So this one's pick 1, get 3, and we're like 3 teams from closing. It's wide open. I've got it at 62 a team quad. If anybody would like, Schiff, you got the Ravens. I have you in from before, and JB with the Jets. But there's a bunch of big teams up there floating around. If anybody would like in this, I'll drop the line just for the sake of doing it. And if not, no worries. I've got like 3 other breaks that are going as we go. So I just got to find the whole thing. It's been a minute. Oh, it's been a minute. Here we go. So I'll stick this up there. If anybody would like in this, let me know. I think we're 3 teams to close it. That's it. Lots of big teams available. The hit list is here. This is everything we've pulled. Every team will pull at least twice. Washington, New Orleans, Dallas have hit twice. Yeah, those 3 have hit twice. There'll obviously be more. If anybody would like to do that, let me know. I'll leave that gap there for a bit. And then we also had one that was going that was just straight pick one, get one. Here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's got 6 teams to close. Alright, so 3 teams to close. Pick one, get 3. And then here, I'll stick this up there. And this one's only got, I think I said 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. And if we break one, cool. If not, no worries. But I at least wanted to come. I finally got a chance to come live. I've been back and forth with work and getting ready to send this kid. I have downstairs is nothing but appliances now. The kid's taking like a toaster oven, and she got a toaster oven, a microwave, a little handheld blender, like things that she doesn't use here. I got you. Chris, I got you, Minnesota. Alex Rams. What's up, Mr. Alex? Hans going, what's up, Hans? And pick one, get 3. I got you, Pitt. Alright, so we're, 2 to close, pick one, get 3. I can mini that one out too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're 3 to close this guy. Yeah, Dallas is headlining. San Francisco has the Kittle F7 and a shitload of hit lists. Wow, a lot of hit lists. Yeah, Tennessee, no doubt, they're pretty stacked. Tampa Bay is stacked. Chantilly was stacked with Tampa Bay guys. Got to meet all 4 of them. Hey, Chef, tell the room how Warren Sapp was. Biggest effing prick I've ever met. Biggest prick I've ever met. Yeah, absolute jerk. Don't talk to me. Talk to him. So I'll give you the story. So we're at the signing, and Schiff met us up there. So we missed Sapp. He came out and was out there for maybe 5 minutes and bolted. I don't even know what ticket number I had, but it was like 8 or something. Like nobody was there to get him, and we missed him. I had like 4 tickets. I had him on like 4 items, and so we get in the back room. We get our guy George. He's like, hey, and George after that weekend, George knew me pretty well. So we went back there like 4 or 5 times. But so we walk in the back room, and he is sitting at a table with his back to us as we walk up. Us, Ship and I, the handler, or George, excuse me, walk up to Sapp and his little handler guy. He had 2 handlers, I think he did. And Indy, we're closed. That closes us. Man, you guys are awesome. You guys are freaking awesome. Alex, I got you. You're good, bro. And so we walk up to him, and I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Sorry. Hans, you're good. Chris, I got you. Yeah, Chris, that was weird what happened earlier, but dude, they are ruthless about freaking music. It sucks, dude. I hate it. See, so like Mike Hegan at 116, he's a breaker I watch. He breaks a lot of cards and shit still. He just has bigger ballers than I could ever have, and I'm good with that. We'll get to that, another story about that. I'm sure you guys heard today. There was a record set for a football card today. Oh shit, Thunder Junk. Dude, what an idiot. What's up, Brent Sturgis? How are you? Thank you. I'd have caught it in payment. I promise I'd have seen it in payment, been like, hey, there we go. But yeah, we walk up to him, and freaking we can't even talk to Sap. He won't even let us talk to him. So Schiff is in front of me, and he's literally like parallel to him. I'm behind him because I had like 3 helmets I was getting done, and Dustin only had his Miami lid, and it was 4 inscriptions, and I said let's do it signature in green and scripts in orange. I thought it'd be a great idea for the lid, and Dustin's was all for it. And so freaking we get up there, and he's literally next to Warren, and Dustin's like, hey, how's it going? You know, it's nice to meet you, or whatever you said. I forget what it was, but he doesn't even look at him. He's like, don't talk to me, talk to him, and he just points to the handler guy. And I'm down behind him on the ground, like unboxing a lid. I just look up, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, I couldn't believe it. And Schiff was just like, yeah, I could see the look on your face, dude. Like, I really could see it. Like, holy crap! And so the handler guy just looks at him and me, but more at Schiff. And he just mouths, I'm sorry. Like, dude, he felt so bad. And the thing was, everybody said, Sap is a prick. Yeah, he is. I got you, bro. I mean, the absolute worst. I said hi to him, and I said, thanks, man, how's it going? And he said like 2 words to me, but he wasn't like a jerk to me or anything. It was crazy. Headliners, DMP, what's up? They're right. That's old. This is new. A ton. There's a bunch in this one. This series is wide open. I have a pick 1, get 3 fill-in that's almost done. It's got like 2 to close. We just filled the other one, pick 1, get 1. But yeah, it was, I couldn't believe it. It's like, dude, for handing you as much money as we just handed you between the 2 of us, like, at least just say hi. Like, at least just be cordial. Like, dude, absolute prick. Yeah, definitely. I mean, trumps anything I had with Roethlisberger being a jerk. He moved a notch up. There you go. This one's still going, Mike. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're 2 to close. Lots of big ones open. Minnesota, it's got Jefferson. Rams have Falk. Cleveland's got Baker. Buffalo's got OJ. Arizona's got Kyler. Nobody appreciates Kyler, but wait until week 4 and then people will. He's set up to, if he fails this year, I just don't see any way Kyler fails this year with the team they've given him. There's no way. So lots of that's open. All those are open. If you're interested, let me know. And in the meantime, Brian, get me when you can. The site's giving you issues, just let me know. I'll read you in for the time being. And let's roll. It's been a minute. Crack a helmet tonight. Alright, here we go. Rusty. Alright, here we go. Let's roll some dice. Good luck, everybody. I'm going 7. Alright, so the order states is Darren up top. Oh, you're fine, buddy. I'll catch you in a second. All the way down. Darren took a few in this one. I don't know if Darren's in here tonight yet or not. He might be. He just said something by now. He'd have offered up something for trade by now if he was here. This is true. Alright, here we go. Good luck, guys. We're going 7. And I'll type you guys in. I hope everybody's doing well. And sorry it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, work was crazy and a freaking time with Haley last week. And then traveling this week. I got home today finally. So I think I'm done up until Haley goes to college. I think that when we take her and drop her off. Darren, Brian, Nathan, Anthony, Mark hanging out with himself, Brian 22, Thunder Jump, Dustin in 10 at the Chargers. 11 is Alex, New England. They don't suck. Darren 4 times. And Hans, hanging out with yourself with Washington. Timestamps down there, the code is IBBWJT. And there's a full screen list that everybody can see. Thunder, I got you. Thanks, buddy. How's the fam, man? Hope you and the you literally have like a brood. You have what, 3 kids, right? 3 or 4. You have a brood. So yeah, I hope you and you have a tribe or a brood, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, hope you guys are doing all right. Let me do some locking because that's how rusty I am. Cleveland, Detroit, Green Bay, Vegas. It's some fun ones though. Let me see. Who are my fun ones to meet? And I've met him twice, but I love meeting Randy White. I always love Randy White because he has like the crash test dummy glasses he wears. But he's an absolute monster. Like, to meet this man, he's so freaking big. Yeah, he was fun. Palamalu was there for 3.5 hours signing and talking to people. Brian 22, I got to meet your boy for a bit because the left-hand one was super freaking late. He showed up. We waited around for him, I think, for like an hour and a half. He was there for it was a minute, like, and to the point that I had like 27 helmets I got done that day. We went, like, between me and Schiff and Alex and Mike, all 4 of us took them. We got them all certed, all put away, and still hung around for like half an hour. Freaking waiting for the dude. Yeah, he was super late. Old rigged. I don't think Darren's here, so I'm just gonna trade that line as quick. I don't know if he might trade on that. I gotta go find my list. It's somewhere in here. And make sure it's actually current. I think we're current. 76. What was the last one we broke? Yeah, 70. There should be. Last one we broke was 62. That was, hey, Jamal Anderson, old Dirty Bird. That's right. Old Jamal, 62. Yeah, 62. I never took 62 out, so that would make sense. Dude, Janikowski, he was a riot to meet, but it was so hard to convey, like, how to inscript a lid to him. Like, you could definitely tell that he never inscribes anything. you could 100% tell. It was, and you saw. I mean, so in the room. So Brian 22 got a Janikowski lid with what, 8 scripts? We did 8 on it. We did it like up the entire middle of the top of the helmet, like all the way down. We scripted the helmet. He had such a hard time. Michael Carter, that was the guy for the Jets. He was the one that was late. So Michael Carter has never signed anything, evidently, minus like the little stupid stickers for Leaf or whatever. But this was his first memorabilia signing. So Michael Carter's left-handed. He had such a hard time. He kept smearing. So that's Brian. Your lid's got a smudge on it. JB's has a smudge on it, and mine, that it will be in a series at some point, has a smudge. All 3 of them got smudged. He was just like, man, like, the inscriptions were rough for him. Like, real nice kid, super nice kid. All the rookies were nice. I wish we would have gotten a few bigger rookies than we got, but the ones that we did get, man, super nice kids. Quiddy Pay was really cool to meet. That dude eats his Wheaties. He's a big boy. We could lock this. Let's just green it. Yeah, he was fun to meet. Yeah, Dorsett looked really good. I'm happy to say Dorsett looked really, really good. Last time he was looking kind of rough, so he looked much better this time around, just healthier wise. All right, we got a bunch. Let's toss them in here. We're set. We started this series, and then 2-week hiatus, and then here we are. All right. We hit some of the bigger ones. That's why I said I dropped the price down. But there's still there's like $3,000 or $4,000 helmets still floating through here. All right, we're going 11. We'll take whatever box it is at 11 and go. Good luck. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final. 39. Why do I know Steelers guys? Willie Parker was 39. I don't know why I know Steelers guys so much, but I do. But I do. All right. Yeah, even my Janikowski, Brian, and I didn't get nearly what you got done, but yeah, he's just a slot. I mean, just here you go. And this is Dixon's, but yeah. Oh, here I got to reverse. So I mean, even his scripts. This is weird being backwards. But like he writes really big, and like I research guys, like I research their ink on other things before I get them done, just to know how big these guys write. He was one I never could find, so 39. Hey, top, sweet. Up top, so 39. Little hole in the wall. All right, and here we go. Oh. Take a look at that one instead. Look at that brownie. Yeah, that's one of two. That's one of two brownies. DNP, I'm gonna dig out your jersey one of these days. It's in one of those. It's in the camera. You see, there's a Lowe's box on the very top. I've got 4 of them full of jerseys, and it's in one of those 4. I promise I will. All right, 39 of 90. I did get the Green Bay one. He is on the bottom of the... He's actually 2 below the Jim Brown. Dude, I love the lid. Love the helmet. I just think, dude, the only guys I would want... I really want a triplet. I'd love to get a triplet, but... Because I have 1-of-1 cards of all 3 of them. So I would love to get a triplet helmet to put the 3 cards with. It would be so sweet. But no, so did you guys hear? Yeah, today at the Nationals. So there was a Facebook post that popped up about 2 p.m. or so. One of the guys in one of my groups was like, "Hey, this card is sitting directly next to me at the Nationals, and it's the Mahomes 17 National Treasures Shield 1-of-1." 20 minutes later, the whole card world goes nuts because a card sells for $4.2 million. It was actually 4.4, but the fees were $200K. So the selling price on the actual card was 4.2. But it was that Mahomes, and so one of the guys at one of the vendors that's boothed like right across the way, he took video of them doing the deal, and so there's like a 10-minute video up on the net of them doing this deal for $4.2 million. And dude, I mean, the amount of money at that place right now is freaking insane. I mean, it's insane. Like if you guys don't follow Nate at Grand Slam, really cool dude. Nate's a diehard Kobe collector. He's got 4 cases of Kobe autos up for sale. And I mean, guys, these cards are $15,000, $20,000, $28,000 a piece for cards. It's mind blowing. Good luck, everybody. Let's get a nice lid out. Come on, something nice. Hey, something nice. Something we don't see much. Brian 22, your kid will appreciate that, dude. It's oof, $4.2 million. Wired the money on spot. And what's cool is not T. Higgins. It's not T. His sig's not as good as T's. Although I will tell you, T. Higgins in person gives one hell of a signature. That would be Mr. Ocho Cinco. It's Chad Johnson. It's PSA DNA certed AJ11108. And there's one of these new stickers back here. That's the newer sticker. AJ11108. It's funny that it's AJ on a Chad Johnson lid, and it's both the Bengals. I hope AJ kills it this year. I really do. I want to see him do so well. I'd love to get him into signing at some point. It would be a great thing to actually meet AJ Green at some point. Kind of a fan. Man, nice hit on Chad Johnson. You don't see Chad much. And still an athletic beast. Even what is he, like 40 now or 30, 80? He's up there, but dude, an athletic freak. Heck yeah, man. Nice pull, Mr. Brian 22. I'm happy it wasn't T. Higgins. Just to be honest, not that like I said I like T, real nice guy, but we see him every series, so it was nice to pull something a little different this time around in Cincy. There you go, man. Nice on box 39. 39. Old Chad. On the Vengeance Hydro. I never flip those over, but yeah, they're all authentic. I don't do any shut reps at all. Everything is authentic. Be interested to see what's going to happen. So there's like, nobody knows like really well. I mean, they do, but I'll believe it when I see it. So evidently with the whole Riddell Flash thing, I guess there's no Flex Authentics being made except for like 6 teams that are getting them made. That's it. So I got this guy up. If anybody's interested in this thing, 6. I've still got it. It's 2 teams to close. Pick one, get 3. If anybody would like teams on this, DNP, if you'd like him in here, you can take him. That's up to you. Dude, Ocho, you don't get much. And he's a great dude. The thing about Chad, and you get if you follow news, he tips profusely everywhere he goes. He gives crazy ass tips to people. He helps people, man. He's a good dude. Take the Browns in the quad. And there's only one team. There's only one to close this. That's it. That's it. Minnesota's up there. Miami's stacked. I'm just letting you know. I love Todd, so I try to help Miami when I can. San Francisco's good. Brian's going to Arizona. Brian went Arizona, and that's our close. All right, that's it. We're full. I'll get on the site in a minute and pull that skew down, and then we'll live fill the rest of the way tonight, guys, on helmets. I do have there's a frame up there. We'll get the frames in a minute. I figured we'd do. I haven't done lids in a minute. It's been a while. If anybody's interested in submitting cards, I haven't checked it here recently, but I checked it earlier today. If you would like to submit, Hybrid has opened up. I've got 2 submissions in now, but they have 7,000. You can go submit now, like live. Like usually they do it. It's usually on a waiting clock, but they opened up this week, so I guess they allowed. I think it was 20,000 submissions this week. So there's 7,000 cards left floating. So if you would like to submit stuff, guys, they're picking up steam. I don't usually preach about something unless I truly believe in it. I've been kind of doing this long enough. They're not there yet, but they're not there yet in the game. But they're really close to Beckett. Like as far as the way they grade, they're Beckett worthy. But if you haven't seen these guys, man, their slabs are sick. They're hefty. They're nice. They're accurate grades. It is computer assisted grading. It is still human based. But the biggest thing with these guys is the pricing is still there. It's not like PSA DNA pricing. If you want to do 2 business days, you're $100 a card. If you do 10, it's 55, 30 for 35. I do 60 at 20. The 60 is fine. It's 60 business days. You figure 3 months. Submitting now, if you do submissions now on the 30, you'll get them back just in time for football season. I'll get my stuff back about week 5, week 6, something like that's where I'm planning on getting my stuff back. So, but yeah, these guys are pretty freaking sick. But look into them. Like I said, for me, if I were to give advice, I would tell you that if you're PCing the card, these guys are awesome. If you're flipping the sell, it's you want to do PSA, but the problem is just PSA is services. Let's go trading card grading. Here we go. So they've suspended all their services. So you can go $200 a card for Express. Super Express is $300 a card, or reholder the card. That's just a reholder, and then it's $25 a card. And if your card's worth more than 5K, which is like not uncommon these days because of stupid parallels, pricing is there, and yeah, you can find there's some crazy pricing, but yeah, much better alternative than blowing that kind of money You know, remember when grading used to be, what was it, $8 a card? $8 a card on a 30-day it used to be? Something like that. Alright, I'll stop talking now. Catch you guys up. It's been a minute, so I have a good bit to say before. Hans, you paid me earlier, you're good. Steiner, you're good. Schiff, you're good. Buckeye, you're good. JB, let me text him real quick, and we're set to roll. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, you guys are all good. Gives you like 3 notifications every time. JB. How about freaking Aaron Rodgers strolling into camp? This, I tell you, perfect. It's so perfect. Looked like he just came off of came from Cabo, like flew from Cabo straight to training camp. Breaking and 6. But I tell you, every Green Bay Packer fan breathed a sigh of relief when he walked in. What's up, Mr. Todd? How are you? All right, JB will get me when he can, and I will copy. Let's do this thing. Cool. 39 I gotta take out. Do it now before I forget. Delete, shift up. Alright. Clean this thing up real quick and we'll roll. Yeah, I was kind of bummed. I want to see Jordan Love do his thing, but we'll see. It's going to be an interesting offseason next year, though. That's for sure, just because... Shit. Let's roll some dice. We'll go 5, old school style. Alright, so it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes next year. But Brady set the precedent now for basically, yeah, you can leave your team and go somewhere else. It's okay. Like, they do give Super Bowls. Brian up top with Arizona through Pittsburgh and Hans. That's you. You were my 8. And then you guys are all right there again. And then you guys are all right there again. So we'll go 5 times. And yeah, we'll live fill the rest of the way. We'll go back, pick one, and get one after this. So 2, 3, 4. In the final round, let's type. Alright. Brian. JB. Brian. Hans. Buckeye. I got Dustin. Brian 22. Thunderjunk. And the 10. And the 11. Mark, Buckeye, I got Mark, Dustin, Thunder, Hans, Mark, Brian, Buckeye, and the 20 on San Fran. That should leave us with 4. It does. Brian 22, JB, Hans, and JB. Here we go. Timestamp code OARAZP, and there's a list that everybody can see. The show went well. I picked up some cards. I sold a bunch of cards. I came home like 2 G's up. I was pretty happy. I got some fun lids done. Yeah, let's find a fun lid. Let me see if I can go to my shop. I'll show you guys. I never post pictures because obviously these are all going in series. What do we got? Whatever this one. Let me read this one real quick. Oh, you guys got lucky. Here, I'll show you a big one. For as much of a dick as Sap was, I tell you, he gave me some good ink on this. Check this one out. There you go. This was one I got done. So it's just a straight up pro line. But I got Allstott, Brad Johnson, Derek Brooks, and Warren Sapp, all four. The three you always see, you never get Brad, so I had Brad scripted up top. So yeah, all four of them are there. I don't think I'm missing anybody, you know, the big ones. So that one was pretty cool. That was a fun one to get. I also have a Derek Brooks lid with 6 scripts. That was one of the more expensive ones I had done. And I was pissed because, so Derek Brooks is NFL 100 all-time team. So I was trying to get him to inscribe it on the helmet. And he wouldn't do it. He said there was supposed to be an upcharge for the script. And there was no upcharge listed anywhere for a premium script or anything. And I never asked about it because it was never published. But he would not. Yeah, I got some good ink, dude. The thing about this is the whole thing. Like, and I love building helmet series. I always have. I've truly enjoyed them. Like I did Hit Parade for years, and I did Steel City stuff for years, and I like them. But it's fun to build your own. But it's also a pain in the ass. But it's fun. It really is fun. But what's the most fun about it is going to the signings. I hate doing mail order ink. Not that it always comes out bad, but you have a much better shot of getting really good ink if you're there in front. Dude, some of the Troy Polamalu autos I saw come out of that signing were just atrocious. Just huge and, oh man, just beautiful. Just beautiful ink. I sold 2 helmets on spot that were supposed to come home, but I ended up selling them there. I was going to suggest Indy for KC. Just that way you give Thunder is, got a Brian there, but I got the wrong Brian on Indy. Buckeye, you locking? Yeah, you always lock. I got you. Where you at? There. Who you? Dallas, the Rams, and the Niners, and you're saying re-roll teams? Dude, trade some of those teams away. I'm sure people take them. But no, that's the thing about a show that's nice, is that you can meet them for a minute and actually sit. Like, the Cowboys are fun. So I have a Dorsett helmet that I covet. Like, it was supposed to go in a series like 5 series ago. And one day it will, maybe. But probably not. I just love the helmet, and you've seen it, not mine necessarily, but they're out there. So it's Dorsett's auto up top, and then he does all the scripts around the Cowboy star. And if in the star there's 5 points, which means there's 5 gaps, and in each of the gaps you can do a script or 2. And so when I did Randy White and I forget the other one I did the exact same style lid. So I have 3 Cowboys helmets where they're all, and I'm not a Cowboys fan at all, but these helmets are sick. Like, all 3 of them together just look, they look freaking great. Yeah, who was it? Shit, Randy White. I forget who the other guy was. I gotta go find my thing. It's gonna bother me. No, I have fun though. My ink, we prayed it went through. My ink bill the first day was $4,700 just for Saturday. That was what I spent in ink. Drew Pearson, yeah, I'm sorry, Drew Pearson. How did I forget that shit? Yeah, Drew Pearson, and dude, he was a riot. Absolutely, as entertaining as I thought he would be. Just you could tell that dude just loves life. Jacksonville for Indy if Brian still wants. He said he'd do it. There you go. Go Jacksonville for Indy. Thunder. Done. And that puts Thunder Junk on Indy. That's a lot. Such a mind screw. He was just trying to get you Indy, man. That's all. Here, I'll make it easy. I'll just throw a deadline up. Yeah, there was some fun here. Now that actually, Adrian Peterson's dude, the handshake is in. So I get there Friday night. I left super freaking late because I didn't have enough space in my car. I had to build a trailer for the back of my car, one of those little, like the wheelchair carriers or whatever. people up north. I was told people up north carry dead deer on them. Whatever. Like mine's got a bag and it holds like helmets. It'll hold helmets perfectly. So I had to build one of those and put it on my car. I didn't leave until like noon or 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. I missed the entire first day. So I got there like 8:30, and I got in the hotel room, got all Sunday stuff upstairs, left Saturday in the car. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get something to eat. And I almost went to Hooters, and I was like, no, we'll be there tomorrow night. I don't want to overdo Hooters. There's no way. Screw it. I went to Longhorn, had a nice steak, relaxed. So I come in Saturday morning to the show, and I see Chris S. He's got a booth like 4 down from the main booth. And we good to go. Last call? No? Alright, cool. I see Chris. I was like, what's up, man? How are you? He's like, hey, how's it going? Why weren't you here last night? I'm like, I was here. I got in late. Why? What's up? And he just shows me a picture of him and his boy Lazarus and Adrian Peterson hanging out at freaking Hooters for like 2 hours, having wings and beer and chilling. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. Was just chilling the night before. Like, son of a bitch. I was so mad. Like, man, it was him and Patrick Willis were hanging out. Patrick Willis is another one. You Niners fans, ooh. I got 2 sick Willis lids. Done. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I got some fun ones. But I really, and Todd, to round out that question, I enjoy going and getting them done. Because I get exactly what I want most of the time. And you have some fun ones that goof it up. But you have some that do really well. I get some great ink a lot of times out of the signings. I love it. 82 would be our number. Kyle Rudolph. Oh, Kyle, I'm gonna miss Kyle this year. He's from Chicago. Just weird. It's weird. All right, 82. We should do a shot. It's on, but we can't do shots tonight. Almost at the end. Kind of thuddy. I mean, they all are, but it's got some weight to it. Oh, here you go. 82. And I'll get this right this time. There we go. Alright, 82 of 90. Good luck, everybody. These will all ship tomorrow. Anything that I have actually control on shipping, you know, I usually do next day. So Peterson 28. Peterson's always fun. Oh yeah, he's always fun. I was the cards I was so freaking happy about. Cause you gotta understand, like, I go to shows. No, I don't go to shows all the time. I go to shows when I can. I go to probably, I would say, 6 to 7 a year card shows, give or take, on a non-COVID year. I may come away with one Peterson auto all year from a show, and I'm much more inclined to buy the show than I am off of eBay, just because you can see the card, it's right there in front of you. Like, I'm always much more inclined off of eBay or at a show, and so to find those 2 APs I found, and Alex found them. Alex and Schiff found them, like scrolling around the show. But it was good. It was a good turnout. 150 plus vendors. I mean, it was packed. Ooh, look at here. It's colorful. I see that. Good luck, everybody. I don't know what team, but it's colorful. Hey, I said these guys were like good to go. I don't know if he's here. He steps in and out. Mr. Hans. Hans, it's been a second, sir. With Tennessee and the Titans. Beckett started WF 88330. I didn't even show you the ink yet, but I'll fix that shut sticker too. These fall all the time. I need to find some spray glue. What about my Peterson? We haven't. Oh, it's on the shelf, Dale. Those are all going to grade. That's why they're sitting down here. Those are all getting sent to grade. Yours I don't have to, but I am debating it. I would love to crack it myself and see. Your Peterson's beautiful. That is Mr. Eddie George. Old Fast Eddie. That is freaking sweet, brother. Nice hit. I think this is my last series, too, where he doesn't do the inlays anymore. So this is the last series where you'll see like the inlaid logos. They're beautiful. I love when he does them. Hydro's right over them and everything. It's sweet. I have an airbrush kit now. Finally, one of these days I'll pop it out and actually use it. Mr. Hans, nice one, brother. Nice one. Let me get you in there. There you go. And that is Eddie. Yeah, he was one of the few that transitioned. He transitioned over and held on and did great. Yeah, he was an Oiler and a Titan both. Mr. Eddie George was. Nice hit on 82. It's our first Titan. First venture into the 80s in this series, too. And the Titans are hitless no more. They did hit. They finally hit. They did. I hit and Cincy, yeah. And Cincy from earlier. Chad and Eddie. Two great ones. We've hit the running back and the wide receiver. Now we need the quarterback to go. So yeah, 73 to go. 18 hitless teams a bunch. Yeah, man, absolutely. But that's a beautiful lid. Beautiful lid. This whole cover sheet is still intact. All still intact. Yeah, no, Dale, your second shelf up. You're sitting right next to my Peterson Blue 9.5. So yeah, everything is still live, wide open. You guys want to keep it cheap? Let's go pick one, get one. I'll keep it cheap. We can do pick one, get threes because they feel fast, but I like the cheaper idea. And that way you guys can kind of sleuth through your teams a little bit, so you know, sit and take 3 teams that you don't necessarily. That's why I don't do divisions. That's the only reason I don't do divisions. I love doing division breaks. I like the idea of it, but the same token, it's just dumb to. If I'm a Vikings fan, I don't want the Packers, the Bears, or the Lions. Like I just, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. So for that purpose, I don't do them. But that's the only reason I don't. All right, this will be number 18. We're in the live field at this point, so hang tight, and I'll fix this up, and then I'll change the list. Give me a second. All right, we'll make this 18. Change our price to not 72, but 32. For you guys, and we should be good. It's number 18, and it should be on the site now. I believe we should be good. All right, let me start filling this thing in. Buckeye, Cleveland, and Detroit. Brown 22, Raiders, Lions, Arizona, Philly. Lions taken, Arizona good, Philly good. Anthony C. Kid Capone, what's going on, man? Detroit or Baltimore? There he is! What's up, Sports Hobby? Hans going Pitt. Dixon, Seattle. Dixon, you want to see that thing on camera? I showed it to the room earlier. Oh, 2 of them? Okay, I gave you 3, so the third would be Philly Dump. Okay, got it. Chris, Minnesota. And Todd, I have a box for you finally that I think will fit you. So I'll try and get you out tomorrow or Friday at the latest. I got to figure out. I don't typically do FedEx. But I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna try and get a. I'm gonna try and get a label for it. So we'll see. I'm gonna do my best, just to save me some trouble. All right, we got 8 teams to close. All right, cool. And I'll leave it hang for a minute. But no, I was happy to get cards. Like, I never see AP. So to find cards there was some big dollar stuff. A lot of Mosaic. I mean, it's the same at every show now. It's Mosaic and Prism and Schiff, if you're still here. What was it, the cat across the way from Marty's Busted? busted the case, hit the Jefferson the 2. He hit 2 to 2 out of the same case. No, I'm waiting. I have a tracking number that has no movement, and I've notified him of this, and I'm just like, okay. Yeah, it was a fun show. It was definitely fun. Yeah, if you guys ever have shows, yeah, I urge you to go. It's fun to go. Just to, you'll see some cool stuff that you don't typically see. I've been to enough of these. It's funny. You see kind of guys that there really is like, it's literally a circuit. Like they go from this city to this city to this city. Like anybody that's anybody now is at the Nationals this weekend, so it's going to be. You won't see a whole lot of action in like eBay land from the big guys this weekend. You're going to see a lot of action there. I mean that video from Grand Slam was just stupid. I don't think Nate'd be pissed if I played it, but I should play it for you guys. Just oh my god. Just the cards he's got in his case. He's probably got, let's put it this way, he has a 52 tops set, a 52 tops complete set for 140K sitting on the table. Dude, anything Tom Brady is worth something. Oh yeah, they're worth, absolutely. Dude, it's crazy what cards are worth. And it's crazy that some aren't worth what they, what I think they should, when they should be worth more. It's really weird. The market is a strange place. Hans and Steiner, y'all are good. For me, it's the parallels. I really see this as being like the new junk era. Like that's exactly what it is. I really think it, yeah. My whole thing is, all right, so you take like so this is 2020. So for me to buy a National Treasures Adrian Peterson from 2020, like let's say numbered to 10, it's going to be in the neighborhood of like 350 to 375, maybe 400 on a good eBay day. Which to me is a lot. It's a lot for a card. It's a lot for a piece of cardboard. But if I were to sit and find the same card from like 2016 and go buy it, I get that for 150, 175 because of just older year. At some point, the card from 2020 is going to be in the same boat as that card from 2016. 2020 will always be remembered as a COVID year, but I just don't see the values of these cards that are produced in no more scarcity than they were back then. Because you got to keep in mind, if anything now you've got more one-on-ones and sets and things like that. Like the math just doesn't make sense for everything to stay up. It doesn't. That's why I've been saying, if you're doing cards, man, invest in older stuff. Like this is where you get your older stuff, and of course people have caught on, and older stuff has started to rise now too. But I mean, like guys that are Hall of Famers, man, go for these guys that are Hall of Fame. Like Mahomes are nice, but man, let's say Mahomes tears 2 ACLs in 3 years, and he never ends up being the same. The mosaic thing just blows my mind because you've got, like, Alex and I were on a video call the other day and we were going through it. Let me see if I can find the post. While we're sitting here. By the way, we are filling our promise. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 7 to close. If we get like anywhere close, I'll do like an everybody takes a team mini or something like that. And I'll do it like cheap just to fill it. Like I just want to fill a couple lids tonight. Let me see if I can find this post. Yeah, Mosaic Football Breakdown. Yeah, here it is. This is it. And don't get me wrong, I will pre-emphasize this with, I love Mosaic. I love the cards. I love the design. For it being a base-ish type set, I would call it a base set because it's basically like the older sets were, like, and again, I started breaking in 13 was when we started. So we broke everything from like 10 forward. So you would always have your sets that had multiple base, and then you'd have sets that didn't have base, that just like were parallels and hits and some numbered base or whatever. And we tended to go more towards that stuff just because of value. Because like back then, Bowman Chrome, like it was cool, but man, you had to break a ton of Bowman Chrome to get anything good. And then when you get something good, it wasn't worth that much. Like and of course times have changed, but it used to be they weren't worth that much. Now of course if you held on to those good cards, whew, you know you're doing all right. You know, but things have just changed completely. But so here you go. This is it. This is on Cardboard Connection. Great website for reference, by the way. Buffalo, Mr. Thundergiant. Matt Varner, how are you? Matt, your card's off at grade right now. I haven't forgotten you. It's still here. I'm waiting to see how they slab it, but I did send you off to grade. You were in my first batch. Because I've been saying I'm going to do it forever. And I can't wait because, dude, I have never seen one. I've seen similars, but I've never seen a Kyler. So I think you have a true 101 if I'm not, I mean, I don't know, but I think you do. No barbecue photos this year, man. You've been doing all right. Thunder, I got you. All right, back to my sheet. Yeah, this is just funny. So this is Mosaic. Let me blow this up where you guys can see it. All right, so this is Mosaic. It's each hobby box, 2 autographs, 20 parallels, 20 inserts. Incredible cards. So here's the breakdown of Mosaic. So you have hobby only. You can get Mosaic red, blue, purple, white, gold, and the black. In hobby no huddle, which is a different box from the hobby, that's how you get no huddle silver, blue, purple, pink, gold, and black. Then you have hobby choice. That's how you get peacocks, which are that's like the card in this set. Peacocks and obviously nebulas because they're one of ones. Peacocks are unnumbered parallels, but they're super short print. Like now the rumor's like 10-ish is the number on a peacock. I've never seen an AP peacock. I've been looking for one forever. But so you have to get hobby choice to get the peacock, the fusion red, the black gold, and the nebula. The black gold, which is different than the no huddle gold, which is different than the Mosaic gold. And then you have retail, where you have to get the camo pink. That's in a multi-pack. You have to do the Excel box buy, which is the gold fluorescent. That's the Target box, if I'm not mistaken. The orange fluorescent is the blaster. You go mega boxes for the pink fluorescent. The Excel box buy also gives you the Mosaic reactive green, and then you have the reactive orange for the hanger. Not to mention the rookies have the red, white, and blue that's not even mentioned here. It is absolutely ridiculous. And then you have the inserts. Yeah, these are it's crazy. And yeah, box cost is like $1,500 a box. Like it's set like and this was the rocket ship. Like this is the set that started it. And then Prism came out and was just as bad, and it's nuts. Oh, dude, it's nuts. It's like $20. Dude, that's why I love these guys. Like $20 to grade. It wasn't nothing. I'll do when I get it back. I'm excited, dude. Good luck this weekend at your competition. I need to have you send me some flash frozen stuff. I'll just pay you for the meat and the time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 16th to close. Anybody want to get us down to 1? I can do a filler. I do. Like I said, I love the set. I'm not complaining about it in the fact that I hate the set. Like, no, I absolutely love it. I hate the preface behind it. The idea is what I don't like. I can love something without liking the idea, the philosophy behind it. That's where I have the issue, is the philosophy. The fact that I have to buy like 3 or 4 different types of boxes to even catch the cards. How do you know? Well, he sent me some a long time. Oh my god, dude! Yeah, he sent me some a while back. I like the discos. The discos, I'm a fan of. I mean, I don't know if I have my APs nearby. I've been slowly building on it. It's one of those. If I catch them, I catch them. If I don't, I don't. Yeah, they're right here. And I have a couple bigger ones. I have a couple Genesis, and like they're pretty cards, but Yeah, here's a few of my ATs, but you guys have obviously, if you're in cards, you've seen these. I mean, they're everywhere, but yeah, I do like the cards. I love the fact that here I can pull out of the sleeve. But yeah, I mean, they're super sharp. I mean, I love the way they look. But the idea that it takes me 30, I mean, there's guys on groups that are building like walls to complete their team rainbows, and like, dude, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, like team. But they have like different colors. Those are your reactives, I guess. And there's your standard pink prism, green prism, red reactive. I think that's red. That's orange. That's yellow. Something to that effect. A couple mosses in the mix. You can tell I love the $2. The $2 bins are where you find your nice stuff. And then if some of that stuff grades out, if you catch one that's really nice and it grades out, then you're well to good. No, man, it's crazy. Damn Walmart flippers killed it, dude. Everybody going to Walmart and flipping. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. 32 is 192, so if I did like 10 at 18. Corey! What's up, brother? How are things? That makes this work. That makes us work. Now we're 5. We could do a mini. We could mini fill it. If I can find a mini sheet, give me a second. Mini master, there we go. So the unlikely happened while I was gone. I still can't believe it. I mean, I can. It was so freaking cool to watch, but man, Giannis is a beast. I cannot believe Milwaukee pulled it out. Alright, 10 spots total. Top 5 drafted team, bottom 5 receive random. That seems fair, right? I think so. Yeah, that's right. You had surgery on the knee. I forgot about that. You're healing all right, though? How you... Ugh. That's got to be rough putting the house together while recovering. Or good therapy, depending on what stage of recovery you're in. And we'll do a frame if y'all want to after this. I forget even here. Hang on. I haven't pulled this thing up in a minute. What we got left? The triplets up there. You got Ken. Sweetness is still up there. Steve, Russ, and Tua. Those are still going. What did I have? So I have this one here, which is a team. It's pick one, get 3. I'm trying to think. It's been a minute. Arizona was Kyler. Buffalo was Jim Kelly. The Rams, I forget. Miami was Tua, and Tennessee was that 2,000-yard rusher from last year. That one's going, and then this one was, I think, the same thing, but this one's closer of the two. So those are up. Those are on the site. If anybody's interested, they're hanging out there up there. We'll come back to those in a minute. Good call, man. Good call. All right. Yeah, let's do Manny to close. Alright, so last call before filler. Let's close for filler. Or close for Manny. 10 at 16, top 5 draft in the order. There we go. That sounds good. It's not 16. Well, yeah, it is 16. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, 16. 32. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought it was 18. I put in the line, but no, it's 16. You're good. This will close it. So yeah, again, top 5, you draft whatever team you would like. Lots of headliner teams, lots of hit lists up there still. And then bottom 5, take random. There you go, spot 1, I got you. Corey, I got you. Thanks, bud. I just put your tittle out finally. It's sitting right behind me in the middle. It's one of my 6. I have 6. I had 4 blanks, but now finding somebody that was relevant for it to buy. Yeah, good luck.
It's tough to find guys that play with these things on now.
Four and seven, Matt. I got you. And again, everybody gets a team. Everybody will end up with a team in this, no matter what. Varner, take 2 spots. Kid, you had 7. Go 2. If you're cool with 2. I'm only thinking a 7 deuce offsuit. Uncle Todd, don't ask me why, but that's the first thing that came to mind. With 7 deuce offsuit. 5, 6, 10 to close. Unless you want to maneuver, kid, that's up to you. And this will close the main. I gotta stick a ski up on the site. Give me a second. Oh, this is 18. 18 is there, and the mini for 18 will be there in just a second. It's right there. Cool. And should see it, I hope. Okay, so 18's there, and the mini for 18 is still there. That Pop 18 is just kind of it's hanging. I think Brian, I think you're the only one in there on that one. I still have you, but yeah, you're still in it. I haven't forgotten you. Corey, you're good. Chris, you're good. I'll pull this off the screen for just a second. Dude, I saw that. Oh, and dude, and like the nostalgic person in me, I would love to get a hold of some of that. How much is it? What, Leaf Flash? Is it Flash or yeah, Flash is the one, right? No. Yeah, see now if the ink comes out like the cell sheet on Flash, like those cards are pretty damn solid. That's why, but the thing with Leaf is that I wish it would turn where they would hold value, and I wish Topps would get their licensing back. It would make things so much better. Corey, I got you. Thunder Junk going 5 and 22. 22 to close. You're awesome, you guys. I appreciate y'all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This does close the main, so the main is closed. I'm looking on. I was on Blowout site looking for it. All right, let me catch us up real quick. I'm gonna pull this off the screen. You guys know who you are. You're good. Thunder, solid. Corey, you are good. Yeah, all SKUs should be on the site if you need them. Mr. Fandom. Look at you, 59 in Buffalo. I see you over there. Quietly. Mike, how are you if you're in the room? We're 1 to close on that break, by the way. That's it. Mr. Kid, I got you 2 times. Mini main. I got you many. Todd, you were solid. That works out. Perfect. Alright. It was fun. It was fun. I again, like the cards I picked up. I'm tickled for. I got a Topps Chrome AP Auto, which I've been hunting forever, and I finally got like a real. I have like 3 National Treasures AP Autos, but I've been looking for a nice numbered one, and the patch it's a plain purple swatch, but on the card I love it. I wouldn't want like a done up patch on that card. It would just take away from it. That card, I love old school Nat Treasures. Oh yeah, speaking of which, where'd that swoosh end up at? I didn't even see shit. 240, I said 240. 240, 450 was the number. Yeah, 240, I knew it was going to be 240 in that card. We got anything else we're watching tonight? Yep, Alex, I just saw it. I just mentioned, he just texted me a photo of it. I said 240 was going to be a number on that card. The question is, what does an AP 1 of 1 sell for? That's what we're trying to figure out. We'll find out in 6 days. 6 days. Thunder, I got you. Yeah, I know. There's no way I'm getting it. There's no way. I'd love to. Did they sign? So did they sign him? They had to trade. They had to trade. Wasn't he with Houston? I thought they had to orchestrate a trade with Houston to get him. But it's funny how, yeah. And dude, I'm happy. I said that to Alex earlier. I was joking that I really wish he would just want Jordy Nelson back so we can make him relevant again. Because man, Jordy was a beast with them, and was forgotten about. Everybody forgets, man. Randall Cobb was at one point in time for a good 3-4 year period was top 3 slot receiver in the league. Dude, he deadly in the slot. And Rodgers' reaction time just worked with him so well that it's crazy. I'm really surprised that he didn't stay longer. But yeah, I wish he would make it. Not, and like I said, this is coming from a Minnesota fan. I just like watching good football, and I love Jordy was a good player, like he was, and just he left and faded. Buckeye, I got you. You were good. That's Mini Main. Yep, got you Mini Main. I think just Dixon down there, and then Matt in the Mini. You're good. If you need help, let me know doing those. Did but they did complete the trade. I hadn't heard yet if they did or not. The one yesterday got me was, and I'm not a hockey guy, but I know Marc-Andre Fleury was like the best goalie of the playoffs, and they dumped him for less than the Texans got for DeAndre. It seemed like that still just blows my mind. And now he's debating on retiring. But Alex is in hockey. He said that there's potentially another trade going to pop through after the fact, which wouldn't surprise me because they said he might not even play for Chicago. So what was the trade? An undisclosed draft pick. They only had to give up a 6th round pick and got the Texans to eat $3 million of his salary. The cap hit on the Packers will be just slightly under $3 million. So they're taking over half his salary. Dude, Green Bay, wow. It's that Rodgers effect, man. It's that all about that Aaron Rodgers effect. Dixon, I got you. Thank you. All right, we're good. Matt, you here, buddy? Did I miss you? Mr. Cows, what's going on, sir? Dude, I was just talking. I was waiting for you to come in the room so I can eat my words. I'll eat them all, man. I'll eat them. I really thought Phoenix was going to pull that out. But I tell you, dude, Giannis is something. He's something. Tell you one thing, I watched his rookie card shoot up about 30% in value over the course of about 3 games. Yeah, because he was up. He was up for the draft. Oh, you're fine, buddy. Do your thing. I'll get you when you're done. All right, so the top 5 of you guys draft in order. Bottom 5 of you, just take a team randomly. So that's how we'll do this. So this does fill us up. So here we go. 82 I'll pull out in a minute. We've had a couple of nice ones tonight. We hit Eddie George for Tennessee and Chad Ochocinco for Cincy were our 2. Both Vengeance Hydro Authentics. Yeah, next series though we'll get back to Riddell's. I'm gonna eat. I'm still not happy with the Riddell black white drama we're in right now. Like the colored ones are cool, but yeah, the Blaze thing's going to be interesting because yeah, they're not Blaze, they're called Flash, but they're basically they're glossy Blazes. Let's go mini one. All right, roll some dice, and we'll go 7 times. So you guys are in there in the order you see. Chris through Brian. There you guys go. Top 5 of you just pick your team, and the bottom 5 of you take a random team. That's how this works. So that way everybody gets a team, so you're not like Shadow Luck or anything like that. Final round, good luck. Alright, draft order is Thunderjunk, Chris, Todd, Brian the Closer, and Varner. Kid, Todd, Varner, Corey, and Buckeye. You guys still get teams, so you get randoms. Let me fill them in. So Thunder, number 1. I got Chris, number 2. Todd, number 3. Brian, 22. Number 4. And then finally Matt, number 5. Okay. And then the bottom half of you, which is Kid through Buckeye. And here real quick, timestamp code VTRNWZ. There's our timestamp and everything. So you guys will do new. And I'll put you guys up top there, along with the rest of the list that's here. So the rest of you guys go in because you guys are all normal. You've already done you picked up 2 teams, and so here you guys go. So this will be both lists. I'll clean this up, and we'll leave this sit until we're ready. So all right, there we go. So that's that's that, and that's a total of 16. So we're good. Yep, the 5 there, and then 11 of you below Kid through Dixon. So we'll come back to that in a minute. In the meantime, I typed everything in the window. Hey, Kid, you still get a team, and it's not. I mean, dude, I don't. Nobody's dead. I don't think anybody. Well, we got New Orleans, Dallas, and Washington. Washington may be, but I don't think they are. But yeah, dude, nobody's dead, so you're wide open. Like, yeah, you're good. All right, so in that order, you take whatever teams you would like. Again, your headliner teams left would be Dallas. Dallas with prime time. Green Bay's got Devontae. I had listed him in a list a while back. The Rams have Marshall Faulk. Philly was Dawkins. Philly's Dawkins. That's who that is. Yeah. So there we go. All right. So in order, Thunder, you're first. Whoever you would like. Yeah, Matt Varner. Google Pay sucks. It's a pain in the ass. I had to do it the other day, and I still haven't figured it out completely yet. Thunder going Philly. All right, cool. So there's you. Mr. Dugout's going Green Bay. Good to go. Uncle Todd. I know where Todd's going. Todd's good. I called, yeah, I figured that. 22 Jets. I kind of figured that's where you were going. And Varner, you've taken, well, Pitt's already taken. Dallas is headlining up there. The field's wide open otherwise. That's some big ones. Like I said, don't sleep like Houston. Houston's Jack Indy. Shit, Denver's only hit once. Dallas, like I said, is headlining. Chicago's up there hitless. Chicago's boasting pretty well this series too. I like Kid Capone, but and he says there ain't much I can get him, but I tried in this one. I always try. Next 16 by 20 series is coming along nicely. I did pick up like 5 at the show for the next series. Go Dallas. There you go. Alright. Alright, that fills us. Ah, crap. I do it all the time. There we go. Alright, so everybody's locked in. We're good. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So we're good. Alright, so back to that one I set up a minute ago. We'll go helm 3. We'll go 16 by 20 after this. There's one team to close that. If anybody'd like it, you can. It's on the website, but it's up there if you'd like. We're going 10. All right, so that same random I showed you, Kid through Buckeye, that was the bottom half, and then the originals, which were Brian through Dixon, before we just added in everything else. So we'll go 10 times, and I'll type you guys in. We'll take a minute and trade, and you guys crack them open. Let's get a headliner too. Final round, here we go. Let's go with Brian 22. Buckeye off the random taking Carolina. They don't suck. Kid, Hans. Matt, get me when you can. I didn't mark that, but I didn't. Alright, so Kid, Hans, Corey, Thunder. I got Buckeye, Brian, Buckeye, Kid Capone with the Chargers. Yeah, they definitely don't suck off the mini. Kid was in the 10. That leaves a 6. Uncle Todd's mini got in New England. Many of the minis been, or random's been getting New England tonight. Corey, Random, and Matt. All 3 of them. New England, New Orleans, and the Giants. All 3 solid. Nathan, Dixon, and finally Uncle Todd, rounding this out with Miami timestamp code UHEVNW. And there you go. There's a full screen list. Let me go take some SKUs off the site real fast. Yeah, I guess would be what 19 would be next, right? But we'll switch to frame for a minute. Yeah, if anybody else is missing frames, please let me know if I don't know about it already. Those of you that I know, we've obviously been in touch. But if anybody else, I have everybody's shit, but evidently the tracking numbers they gave me don't mean shit. So, like, I do need to know, please, if you're missing one, because by now everybody should have everything, but that's not the case. So, and again, I know some of you. Obviously, Todd, you're Marino, and it's ironically it's all bigs. Like all the big ones are missing, and I can't figure out what the hell they got going on over there. But I'm waiting for an answer. But trust me, as soon as I hear, you guys will hear. I'm just waiting for. I'm waiting for the. We can't find them. That's all I'm waiting for. Great, I'll take 3 Brady's in place. Thanks. You got any Mahomes laying around? For you guys that have gotten them, what do you think? Like I got mine finally. I had a couple done. The framing is different. I do know that now, but I actually kind of like the framing being different. If you had a horizontal one before, The lettering was always stretched out, it seemed, and with the newer style, it seems that the lettering is back into the normal way it should look. I actually kind of like it better. Yep, you're missing Farben Natron. Natron memes, of all of them to be missing. I don't know why the Natron memes can't. And then, so Brian 22's missing Charles Woodson. I think you're missing Woodson. It's at Ship's house. Ship's got it, so I got to get a label from him to you. But he has it. It's in great shape. It looks awesome. I do like them. I don't like them when you put them up next to the other ones because it makes you like maneuver things around, but. No, you don't have Natron means. No, I thought you did it first, but no, he has Woodson. Some reason Schiff got both Woodsons. He got Charles and Rod. Even though they're not related, somehow he got them both. So ridiculous. It's been an absolute nightmare getting this thing together. This series, I tell you, I have never had a harder time, and I didn't even do anything. Like I don't. Okay, I take that back. I bought like 20. I think I had 29 of the photos that I purchased, and beyond that, I didn't do anything. Biggest nightmare of a series to ever build. I've never had this many issues. Oh, that's fine, buddy. No worries. Yeah, Cash App works great. Such a pain in the ass, but it was cool. Hey, man. I got you, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, don't forget Minnie. You locking Matt, got you. You're locking G, man. Got you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Todd's locking, Skins, Chris, Bucks, Patriots, done. No, I got some good ink though. Bill Romanowski was fun to meet. You Denver guys, he was riot. Let me run down my list. I didn't meet Daniel Jones. It was cool though. I tell you, a lot of kids were there to meet Daniel Jones. I saw a lot of kids getting rookie cards autographed. Antonio Gibson was fun. I have a monster Washington lid coming for him in a series. I'm not, and I won't show it. I refuse. He was fun. I didn't get to do Riggins this time. He was just too pricey. He was $160 per sig and then $40 per script. And I would have, trust me, I wanted to get 6 scripts on him, but it was $400 in ink. I'm like, that's tough. That's tough. Miles Sanders was cool. Kellen Winslow was one of my favorites. And he always is. I've seen him. I think this is the 3rd time I've met Winslow. It's like he's at every show. But I love meeting him. He's so fun. Trying to think who else really stuck out. Stuff. Steve Hutchinson was cool. Couldn't find a Vikings lid to get him done. I was so bummed. So I'm looking around in Vikings groups trying to find one. Now that they're around. Diami Brown died laughing. So I have and I'll tell you guys this one. So I have a Washington football team lid. I got done by Diami. He was the 2nd round pick of the Skins. Deadline's up there. Let's just kill this thing. So obviously these rookie kids, it's tough to do inscriptions for them. So I always try to think of something fun or whatever. Or if they had like a comparison in training camp or whatever, or in comparison in college versus pro, and maybe something relate. So I couldn't find anything for him. So I had him write on the helmet, I found me a football team, just because they don't know what their name is. They're just going to be the Washington football team. So I had him write, I found me a football team. He about died laughing when he saw that that's what I was going to have him inscribed on the helmet. He's like, that's great. He's like, I don't know why they can't come up with a name, man. It was funny. It was one of them you had to beat her moments. But once he figured out what I was trying to get him to inscribe, the chuckle was just so evident. It was funny. All right, let's put the 73 back in. And let's roll some dice. At some point, I'll stick maybe these Pop 'em 18 lids in this mix too. There's like 3 F7s in there. 3 out of 7 3 out of 7 are F7 Authentics, so might be the nicest thing we get for a minute. So yeah, the whole thing with Riddell with the Flash is that, yeah, evidently I guess they only produced like 6 or 8 teams in flexes, and I think they're doing like 16 or 18 teams I heard in Authentics, but its majority is going to be rep, just like the old style Blazes were. So 58 will be our number. I have 2 Vikings on pre-order. I have a Flex Viking on pre-order, so I'm kind of waiting to see if it comes in or not. We'll wait and see. All right, 58 is what it says. That's what we'll do. Was it? I didn't read the whole. I've heard about it from like 3 different people. If it caught on fire, that would make complete sense as to why. Let me grab a lid before I get sidetracked. 58 is our number. Again, everybody from tonight, I'll ship you guys all tomorrow. Unless you want me to hold for trade, just let me know. I'll tell you one thing, it's a heavy ass stack right there, 4 helmets. A couple bigs up in there. I mean, they're all heavy, but minus 3 boxes. I said there's only 3 in here that aren't. Kind of like doing the all authentic series. Dude, it's funny, man. I know. Like, and the thing was, so at Chantilly, yeah, it's like 6 or 8 teams. I heard that's all they could get out, and so yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. I really thought they were just gonna push the release back completely, but I think they were really pushing to get them out this year because of the whole. They're allowing these guys to do throwback helmets and custom helmets and stuff. Teams can, as long as they're pre-approved by the NFL, they can wear them for a week. I tell you, that's what I've always said. Is so what you don't typically see is back there on that helmet wall, behind that entire wall of helmets is another wall of helmets and Detolfs. I have 19 Detolfs in here and they're all filled. 85% of my collection is rep, and don't get me wrong, you put a rep next to a flex, there's a huge difference, but a rep to a pro line, you can tell a difference if you've been doing this long enough, but to 99.3% of the people out there, you'll never know. And let's say I've missed the ink, like truthfully. So, like, obviously, you guys know me. I love doing scripts. I love scripted helmets. I'm a big fan of scripted lids. I just do. I love when guys actually get to elaborate on their career a little bit on a helmet. I tell you, at a signing, it breeds great conversation. Janikowski. What was the inscription at? I'll go look in a second. Ooh, we got here. Got here. What do we got here? I got a camera that needs to scoot over. There we go. Miami. See, it takes the connection sometimes to get it done. Dude, you'll be through. I can't wait to see a photo of your room when you get it all done. You said you're working on it. Hall of Fame offensive players from all 32. All right, I gotta ask. Jacksonville. Who is it? Todd. Dude, it's pretty sweet, man. He has his own certification. I'm surprised there's not just a pot leaf right here as opposed to a silhouette. But, yeah, it's what he does, man. Him and Mike Tyson probably hang out on the regular. Ricky freaking Williams. I know that team. Yeah, you know that player, too. I tell you, everybody forgets that he was one hell of a Saint back when he started. And I only say this because somewhere over here, wherever my box is, I have a 1-on-1 Ricky Williams honors card I threw up on eBay. That's in a Saints uniform with Saints patches on it. There you go, man. He drew a little snowman on you. Dude, I love it, man. To this day, still, freaking DMP has got one of the coolest lids. He has a Joe Thomas, a True Blaze, that he had Joe Thomas do right when Blazes came out. And I think he had him put like 13 scripts on it or something. It is the most ridiculously scripted lid I've ever seen, with the exception of my Carl Eller Viking helmet. That one's pretty sweet. Dude, the fact that ink match is like damn near perfect, it's a beautiful thing. And I did learn something at this signing, and I will share this with all of you right now. If you go to a signing and you get ink done, when you get your ink done, use Decos. This is the pen. Absolutely the pen. I started with Sharpies, and I've always had like this. Like, this is what you find most places, or these things, the paint pinchers, and they do good. Like, they'll put out good ink. I tell you, if you can get a Deco, I mean, they all look like this. You know, they do. I'd write all over your helmet. I'd clean it right off, but Decos, I tell you, the ink I had laid in Chantilly, it was solid, absolutely solid, all the way through. Never been happier. I will never switch. I will be Deco the rest of my life when I do signings. Absolutely, and I would, all of you, use Decos if you ever do it. They're cheap. They're like $6 a piece. You get, I think Haley and Mia found them for me at Michael's. 2 days before the signing, I got those and took them with. Primed them all in the morning, and they were good. But the Decos are the pen to use, definitely. Box 58 was Ricky, man. Nice pull, brother. I'm glad it's going home. Miami pulling one in. Nice. All right, cool. I'm going to switch for a second, just for a minute. Our headliner page is still intact. We'll come back to it. We'll fill another helmet after this. We've had some good luck tonight. Been decent ones all night. We've had 2 running backs and a nice wideout pop. But I am going to switch this real fast just because we're like one team away. That's it. If anybody'd like to pop in this. There's 6 headliners left there right there. We're still hunting Stabler, and like just that Niner or any Niner would be great at this point. Walter, Steve Smith, Russell, and Tua. I think Carolina's hitless too, aren't they? Carolina's hitless, Arizona, and San Fran. Those are the 3. Trimmer should be chasing Kyler all over again, but he's not. We're one team to close this. That's it. Just one. If anybody would like, Miami is sitting there. They've got Tua. The Rams, Rams is Dickerson. It's scripted. It's pretty cool. Tennessee is Derrick Henry. A lot of running backs left. And Arizona is Kyler. Those are the 3. But there's like one team to close. If anybody'd like to, just to crack one frame if y'all want. I had another weird feel. I'm really just trying to avoid going random the rest of the way on this. I hate doing randoms. I cannot stand doing randoms. So that's why I'm doing these at pick 1, get 3. And what I give you, 3. What did I give you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 10. Yeah, we have 10. And I've given hints along the way at some of the other teams that are still hitting. You know, Minnesota's sitting there at a 1. That's probably going to change. I'm giving a few. Go Rams. There you go. No Miami. No Miami. Let's see if we can make it on the mini. Make it on the random. So, all right. So that fills us. We're good. So if you have it, page, you guys can. Kid, Todd, Brian, you're here. JB, I'll text and fandom. If you guys have page, just let me know and I'll go hunt you real quick. And if I missed you, I apologize ahead of time. I will miss things from time to time. He's coming home. He'll do well. He'll do well. He won't. I don't know if he's still the player he used to be. He was. But so he was originally slated to make 8.25. So they're going to restructure him for probably around 6. But that's a great pickup. That's a great pickup for him. Familiar targets are awesome to have. it's like, what did I hear? So Dallas, Jason Kidd for the Mavericks, he hired the guy that coached Luka in Slovenia from like 12 to 17 before he hit the NBA. They hired him on the coaching staff. I'm like, dude, brilliant idea. That guy, that's one card, man. Luka rookies, and man, freaking Mahomes, Donruss Optics. Yeah, I urge all you guys, if you collected back in 17, man, go surf through your cards and find, see if you've got any Mahomes like base card. Base rookies go for dumb money. Absolutely dumb money. No, you didn't. I know I did check like that day before I left. I know for sure. Because I got you for the one after. When I went through and tabbed, I was like, all right, I was making sure I wasn't a doofus. Kid, I got you. Yeah, if your team's not there, kid, good call. Just find another one that's not taken, and you can take them. That's fine. The day this dropped 3 weeks ago, I know, right? You're the man, Brian. I appreciate you. Let me text JB real quick. One more time. He's probably at work tonight. You should be solid. Yeah, kid, I got you. And yeah, 22, you're good. Steiner, your lid was freaking awesome. So the Tampa Bay lid, that was a whole. Darren's not here. I wish he was here to I wish I need a photo of it, man. I so need a photo. So so we pulled. Let me see if I can find the photo of the helmet. Dude, it worked out perfectly. It was so perfect. So we pulled the Tampa Bay Vengeance Hydro. Darren got it. Had the Allstats auto. It was orange hydro, red logo, silver hydro on the outside, orange ink. So the ink really, it blended in too well with the helmet. In person, it looked really nice, but the ink should have been in black. 100% should have been in black. So I took it with the Chantilly, of course. Darren was going to get it done, and he ended up selling it to Brian, and Brian said, get it done. So I took it to Chantilly with me, and we got Allstott to redo the SIG. I wiped it. I just went up, because I'd gotten him on like 3 other pieces. I just went up and was like, hey, we got this one done. This doesn't look right. I peeled the Beckett off the back real quick. I'm like, hey, can we get this redone? Yeah, no problem. Took us right in the back. He was the final SIG. So Brian, it was funny on that lid to give you the story behind it. So I took it with the Allstott signature. He was the last of the 3 to sign. So I took it with the Allstott SIG to Brooks first, and then sat through the whole him being a prick with me and Schiff, and I took it through with him. Got them 2 to sign it, and then came out, said, man, I was really trying something with some colors, and I pulled out like a bunch of colored pens out of my pocket. Dude, I sold this shit so well. I'm like, yeah, it just didn't work out right. Can we just wipe it? I'll go wipe it. I've got everything to do it. You don't have to worry about anything. Can we just get it redone? And he's like, let me find out. So he radios George, and George is like, yeah, no problem. So we go and wipe it, and yeah, took it right back in the back, handed it over, like passed it from 2 people over to Mike. Mike said, oh, hey, what's up? And he dude, laid the ink on that thing. Dude, that helmet, Alex saw it, and he was like, dude, is that for sale? I'm like, you got to talk to Brian. And then I showed it to your boy. He's like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, man, that lid it's pretty now. The black ink, it should always have been black, man. Should have been black the whole time. Yeah, the orange it looked nice, but it didn't set well. And I don't ever have. He's one of those guys that you never have to worry about giving you crappy ink. Like, he will always give good, solid ink. Every time. Mike always does. That man knows how to sign a helmet. 100%. I learned that the first time I met him. That dude can sign a lid. And so, it worked out so much better. Yeah, you'll have to send me a photo one of these days. Man, that thing's pretty. What's up, Mr. Eagle? How are you? I just came across a stack of like 150 Donovan McNabb rookies I had. I didn't realize I had them. They're too much to fit into one of those card case things. It's at least 150, if not more. JB says he'll get me after work. John, you're good, brother. Get me when you can. Just Fandom and Todd. I think y'all are my two. Yeah, I actually think I got them from my local card shop for like $5. Like, he just had a bunch of them. I picked up a long time ago. I picked up a stack of Moss rookies for like $20. It was one of the best investments I ever made. They were just sitting on the counter. I'm like, what do you want for these? He's like, $20. I'm like, okay, sure. I'm a Moss guy. I'll take them. I picked up a couple of good ones. Yeah, Dale gave me my. Oh, did you? Oh, hey, you were Zell. Never mind, it didn't show up. You're good. Thanks, buddy. My fault. So aggressive. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got you, though. You're solid. Thanks, bro. And Todd, you're good. Thanks, man. You're good. I love you all and appreciate you all. Alright. Helm 58's gotta go by 58. Delete shift up. We got 17 frames left. That's it. That's some nice hidden ones left. I don't think there's any ends. I think they're all solid the rest of the way. I think most everybody's Hall of Famer or banger star. Heck yeah, man. Alright, here we go. Let's go pick one. Alright, roll some dice. We'll go 11 times. Yeah, but the new frames, they seem to... they lost the bevel in the inside, but the frames, they're heavier. Like, I actually got to hold up a big and a big. I took the AP down last night just to do it side by side. And, yeah, freaking definitely heavier. Alright, final round. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And I'll type y'all in. Let's go with Aaron, JP, Aaron, Brian. I got Mark, JP, Brian, Mark, Mark. Mark's in the 10 at Houston. 11 is Brian. Uncle Todd twice. Fandom, JB, Kid, Brian, Uncle Todd, Aaron, Kid. Kid's 21 right there. And 22. Fandom, you're at the end. Got Tennessee. Oh, dude, here you go. I haven't moved it yet. It's pretty, man. It's got. He's another one too. I've seen some of his helmets where he's done like 8-9 scripts, and dude, he just on point every time. Yeah, I tell you, like I said, my guy doesn't. He's been more Riddell lately than Shut. I'm gonna miss these things. I do like the Shuts in the fact that you just get the space, like you really do, especially when you've got the space to sit and throw scripts in here. Like, I got to do a couple of them this time at Chantilly, and they were. I had one flex I did, and it was tough. It was tough. I did 2 scripts from the flex because there was really nowhere else to get. But I still miss the old VSR 4 Pro lines. Those are still Still my favorite. End all be all my favorite. Just the most real estate for ink. If you love the ink. But I do like the customs. It's cool in the collection to have a couple, a couple of the little oddballs that float around. My oddball forever was, who was it? Dale's still here. He's in the background. Harrison Smith, wasn't it? On that neon. I've never seen a helmet Vikings lid that color ever since. I really think it's a one of a kind. It is the grossest looking thing, period. The lid just looks gross. Like, no fan would want it, truthfully. But I love the helmet. Just because of the uniqueness of it. It's just different, so. Yeah, I like the fun. I go for the fun stuff. Just to make sure my list is right. Where are we at? Oh yeah, we broke 58. This is 59. That would mean 17 left on 75. Hey, Dale's here. Dude, it's the grossest thing ever, but I love the helmet. Like, I'll never get rid of it. I'll never alter it. As much as I've wanted to a couple times. It is like on my wall when it's unveiled. Like when you can see the full wall. That is the lid you hone in on it every time. Is that helmet, and there's nothing special about it. Other than it is just super freaking weird. Yeah, it's a super weird lid, but I like the weird ones. But it'd be cool, like I said, and I'll always do the signings. I'm excited to sit where I can sit and play with some, and maybe I'll never be as good as some of these guys that make these freaking Tridro. The new thing is what the Tridro now. It's the tricolor Hydro, where it's like three. I've seen a lot of them that are red, white, blue, and then they'll Hydro over all of it, and then just do whatever the logos were, whatever they are. Like they are fun. Alright, deadline, maybe, possibly. Trade deadline. Like, as a Viking fan, I've always I've never seen it done. I'd love to have the logo of Viking ship, like a real Viking ship, shields on the side, like coming out of a cloud or something like that. You know how, like, if you look in like history books or whatever, they show the old drawings where they would have it coming out of like a steam cloud from the ocean or something. I've always wanted one like that. I've never seen it done. One day I'll come up with something. You could do it cool if you could put 4 shields on there. Just put 4 shields in the Viking helmet, or 4 shields on the ship, and put skull in the 4 shields. It'd be epic. All right, we good? Let's lock. Maybe, possibly. All right. All right, and there were 17 frames. All right. Let's go pick one. All right, we'll go. Nope. We'll go. Let's go 8. That's better. All right, and there's our 17. They've been hanging for a second. A lot of big ones still left in here. Of course, we're literally looking for, like, I think there's 4 or 5 bigs still floating. At least 4. Lucky or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. Number 13 is where we're going. No fetch camera this time. We just go right here. This is your last dude. Awesome, man. Congrats. Get her done. Ugh. Get done and get on to summer break. Your break will be, what, all of like 36 hours or something like that? 13, right? Yeah. Yeah, good luck, man. Alright, 13 of 75 is our frame. Oh yeah. Where'd my little thing go? Here it is. Where thought leads. Alright, I gotta flip it real quick to show you it's sealed, and I'm gonna hide this thing because, yeah, I forgot that these are see-through. And I got my old cutter back. I found it. I took it to the last Chantilly trip back in March and left it in my magnet case card box. You got a little bit of a break this time. At least you get a couple weeks to see the wifey for a minute. All right, good luck, everybody. All right. Hey, Dallas. One of those ones that I didn't have highlighted on there, but I hinted that there was a good one for Dallas left. Again, yeah, great freaking ink. It's a huge sig. I actually bought this one. Ooh, it's pretty. It's an old school photo. It's printed on old school paper. Like, everything about it was old, but that ink on this thing was incredible. It's back inserted. I can actually read it. Q07855. That is old Herschel, big Herschel Walker. For those Dallas Cowboys. I mean, like I said, one you don't see very much. He's a helmet. You never hit him. I saw him coming up on Vikings lids for a minute. He's one I don't have on a Minnesota lid. But I always will think of him as Dallas. That's probably why. Mr. JB. JB's not even here. He's at work. He'll be catching us in replay. JP in replay. This is as cool as it is live here now. But I hope you're watching this and enjoying, brother. That's an awesome sig. Back inserted. It is a photo file pick. You also have the NFL little certification down there at the bottom, as always on these, man. That's awesome. Beautiful photo, man. Nice one on Mr. Herschel. Oh, big Herschel. Write him in real quick. He's right there. I spelled that right. Herschel for Dallas. That's you, man. Nice one, JB. There you go, brother. Box 13. That's pretty. There we go. I will ask John if it's for trade. If anybody's interested in it, let me know, and I'll get you with him if he doesn't pop in tonight. I don't know if it's for trade or not. He's a Jets guy, 100%, so I do know that. Cover sheets there. We're still looking for those 6. So what's 1, 2, 3? Yes, 4 bigs. Yeah, 4 bigs floating up here. 16 left in the series. So yeah, 25% of the series is large. And yeah, thank God, because I tell you, I'm glad in hindsight now, my AP that's sitting up here on the wall, if this thing was like one of the newer ones, it wouldn't fit. It's too big. So I actually am happy I have one of the older ones here. But I feel the new ones are sturdier. They just seem like freaking they're super freaking nice. So I do like the build of them better. And the frames are a little thinner too. It just seems the mats are a little bigger. Yeah, nice one though. This guy's still filling. This is the other one that was on the site. I had 2 of these up there, so I'll throw this up. There's like 4 teams to close it. That's it. We can mini if you guys want to or whichever. But this one's still hanging. Yeah, all the headliner teams are still good. We hit one of the other ones, so you're good. Fandom, I got you. And I'll go back to Helmet after this if you guys would like. Or Mr. Mark, yeah, see Walter. They've been sitting here. They've been sitting up way too much. Rams, Miami, Tennessee, Arizona. Don't sleep on my Vikings. Here's a few left. 6 with 2 would be 8. We did 8 and 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate to do random teams. I really do. We can do it though. Oh, never mind. Brian going Arizona. And we are 1 to close. That's it. We are 1 team to close this.
So somebody at the Nationals today got a hold of a hand-numbered 2 of 2 card of Yao Ming and Wilt Chamberlain. Ooh. Yao's auto you don't see much at all, but then Wilt, oh dude, freaking Wilt. That's one he's one I wouldn't mind having.
Oh shit! Check this. This is how far the game goes. This is a Tom Brady tweet from today. Thank you for the amazing card and thoughtful surprise at Alexis Ohanian. So it's an '07 Bowman Sterling, which everybody, man, Bowman Sterling in their later years sucked. But in the old years of Bowman Sterling was one of the best sets out there. It's an '07 Bowman Sterling Montana Brady dual auto gold refractor 1 of 1. My childhood idol at, excuse me, my childhood idol at Joe Montana. I never thought I would be on a card with him, and now I have one. That's Brady's. He owns that card. That's freaking cool, man. Crazy nowadays how many sports players collect cards. It's more than you think. Alright, last call before mini. I'll do, let's go 4 at 11. Top 2 draft, bottom 2 take a team. If you guys are good with that, I'd do it. That way everybody gets a team. If we go 10 total at 11, top 2. Top 2 draft a team in order, bottom 2 receive a team. I do have a nice Bowman Sterling. Ironically from the year of '08. Yeah. Back when they used to be good. I just remember doing, when we first started breaking, we bought, one of the first things we bought was Bowman Sterling. I was like 13. We bought some 13 Bowman Sterling, and we were pulling it. And again, early in the break career, early. We were just learning about autos and patches and how the game had changed and this and that. And dude, you get patch autos to like 1359. It was bad. It was really bad. Oh, DMP's live. Oh, hey, DMP. Dude, your stream just magically popped up on my phone. I'm watching Mike right now. That's what I get for being on Facebook. All right, here, let's do this thing. I'll close it for a minute. Let's at 10 spot, or no, it's 4 spots at 11. Top 2 draft in order. How much do you owe me? We'll get to that in a second. And is there one spot left? Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah, you want to take a team and make me avoid this mini? That's up to you. And congrats. The Rams, Miami. Rams have Dickerson. Miami's got Tua. Tennessee has Derrick Henry. Oh, Trimmer took the Jets. Oh. And that's my close. And, okay, so in answer to the other question, I texted you. Hang on. What was it? It was 106. Oh, yeah, because I'm a dummy. I would do 2, because it's still, it was 1, so it's technically 4. So I was going to give away 4 just to make it work. Oh, you're fine. You school shopping. Is it that time already? I don't want to think about that. It might be, though.
Brian, I got you. Fandom, I got you. Right color green. Here we go. Cows and Trimmer. Trimmer said you get me a few, just get me whenever. Cows. I'll wait to hear from you soon. And we'll roll. JB, I got you. Thanks, man. Did you see already? If not, rewind about 15 minutes. Maybe not even that long. That's the first Dallas you've ever won. That's a cool one, man. I was excited. I Dallas is that team where it's like even in my card box of players, like it's always one of the 8. Like there really is. There's 8. It's like Emmett, Troy, Dion, Irvin, Dak, Zeke, Tony, Witten. Like those are your 8. It's those 8 guys. You got CD now, but it's those 8. Like those are the 8. So I was trying to find somebody completely off the spectrum of the 8. Herschel Walker. And then the photo the photo itself sold it. I was like, man, that photo's sick. All right. I got this right, I think. Okay, I did. All right, pick 2. Real quick, let me dump off 13. Hey, Haley just got home. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Haley has a tattoo. I'm not joking. It's beautiful though. She did good. She was real smart about it. She picked, well, not because I'm being like that way, but she picked something I drew a long time ago, and she had it done exactly as it was drawn. And so I don't know if she did that just to say, hey, that it'll be okay with that or what, but she was smart about it if she did. It's Brian up top with Arizona Fandom. Brian with Carolina, Cal, Chicago, Raiders, Brian Trimmer, Jets, Niners, Trimmer, Seahawks, Mr. Coleman. So that in that order 3 times. That's what we're going to do. Let's roll some dice. We'll go. So she comes in, I'll have her show you guys. It's pretty cool. She did good placement on it. I'm proud of her. Like, kids all grown up. Little hippie that she is. It's funny. Alright, final round. Good luck. She loves places like Black Market Mineral and things like that, or candles and things that involve like tarot cards, and yeah, she's into that kind of stuff. It's funny. Trimmer, Brian, Fandom, Brian. I love her though. Aaron, Brian, Mark, Aaron. I'm trying to get her to come in here for one her goodbye night, because now after this it's pretty much going to be like guest. Like I've always joked about it being like a guest appearance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is Trimmer. 11 is Anthony. Okay, just making sure I'm right. Mark, Brian, Anthony, Aaron, Brian, Fandom, Anthony, Aaron, Mark in the 21. 22 is Trimmer, and 22 is Tennessee and Washington. Dude, that's funny. I've hit Dallas before a few times. EHLRGF. I death rolled on an Emmitt Smith to 5 yesterday out of Flawless. Death rolls suck. I hate them. It was a freaking 100 spotter too. Damn, death roll on a 100 spotter. Ain't nothing worse, man. Because it's hard enough that you get a 1%er on 100, so it's hard. But I love doing 100. I love doing 100 spotters, because one day I'm gonna throw in 8 or 10 or 12 bucks, and I'm gonna walk out with a $1,000 card. I have never done it. I'm gonna do it one day, and that day will be a gracious day. Until then, I'm going to keep throwing away my money, $8 at a time, $12 at a time. I do. Why did I just put Herschel back in there? Herschel goes back in here. Cards suck too because they're, especially lately, man, Razzes have been expensive.
Shouldn't be as expensive on some of these cards that they are.
JD, that's you. Well, I'm glad you saw it, man. That's awesome.
I figured you were busy at work. That's why I just texted you. Trimmer, Lock, and Brian fandom. That takes out like pretty much everybody. I don't think Anthony's here. And Cal's ain't trading with himself, so yeah, we're locked. I didn't even get to do a deadline. No deadline even. Okay. Last one was 13. I already took it out. Yep, we're down to 16. And okay. We'll go pick two. Let's roll some dice. We'll go 9. 9 times. All right, 2 through 60. Or no, 2 through 74. That's more accurate. All right. And one of these 16 will open. 25%. It's going to be one of the big ones that's left. Final round. Good luck. Here we go. Tom Brady's number 12. He's not coming out of it because we already hit him earlier in the series. Not early, but we hit him earlier in the series.
Well, let's see what it's got in it now. We did 13 earlier. Look, I don't have to go back very far. It's right there. Zach Ertz to be on the roster for week 1.
We hope so. We need something for Hurts to play with. 12 of 75. There we go.
Oh yeah, dude. So I told the story earlier. You weren't here for it. So Michael Carter. Hey, you actually can't see through this one. Oh, because they've got it backwards. That's why. Well, cool. So we'll actually open this like normal. All right. I think it's backwards. Yeah, it's backwards. Okay, cool. Well, here, we'll do it the old way, but... Alright. So Michael Carter, Elijah Moore was awesome. No problems, great. Michael Carter was 2.5 hours late. He was supposed to sign at 1:30. He didn't sign till 4:30. The show ended at 4. They had to extend the show an hour to 5. To have room for him. So, all right, good luck. Come on, everybody. Let's get something big. Let's get something big. Oh shit, we got big. We got big. It's about damn time we hit this thing. It's about time. Mark Cowles. Oh, this is the greatest thing I could ever send a Packard fan. Well, if you had a bear, I guess this would be your guy, huh? I loved it, the photo. What nobody ever notices about the photo is there's a picture of the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton right there on the photo. Along with the many poses he makes, running from defenders, hurdling defenders, juking defenders, and just being the great man that he was. They put a pretty kick-ass photo up top. This is one of my cards from a kid. It's an 86 Topps record breaker card. It's when he... most consecutive games, 100 or more yards rushing. That's what it is. Yeah, I knew it was something important that stuck in there. And the card's in really good shape. When you see it, you'll see it's damn centered, man. Like hindsight, I probably should have sent it for grade, but I didn't. But I gave it to you, and there it is, sir. That's old sweetness. Old Walter Payton, number 34.
Oh, it's
there
so
we
cute.
go. There we go. Oh, it's the kid.
Hey.
Well, hey. So I told him that you've changed since we last saw you, and that there's ink on your arm.
Oh, there is. Yes.
You get to show him your ink on your arm. If you can get your arm over there and show.
Nice, man. That is freaking awesome, Cowles.
I could try.
So she has ink on her arm now. So now when she breaks,
It's hard to see.
there's
There
a-
we go.
There's a little sun on her arm
There
that she had
is.
done.
I don't know how little you call it. It's decent size, but
It's like 3 inches big, 3.5.
But she got her little tattoo.
I got me a tattoo.
I guess that means she's grown up now.
I'm the first one in the house to have a tattoo.
Heck yeah, now she can. Yeah, I was gonna say. She's the first one. Mark, that's beautiful, dude. Yeah, I will always, like I said, as long as I'm doing series, I will always stick him in the series just based on the fact that, man, at some point those photos are gonna.
It's Walter Payton, man.
Dude, so sometimes, dude, like I said, this has been a cluster. So the last series, they took the graded card sleeves, huh? Oh. And they stuck them to the back of it, and they would slide the cert right in. Dude, so I've seen them in frames. I've seen them stuck to the outside of frames. I've seen them in envelopes inside the boxes. Like, there was really no rhyme or reason as to how, no consistency as to how they did it this time. So, what kid, to which one are you referring? And if there's an issue, I'll find out. I will tell you 100% everything is certed. Like, I would never put stuff in series that hasn't certed.
God, no, we've taken things out of series before because they weren't certed.
Nothing came with the Mahomes. It's probably on the inside. I'll find out. I will, but yeah, and obviously I know if you guys are going to sell them, you need to have the cert visible. Like, I understand that. Walter, old freaking sweetness. Mark, nice one, dude. Yeah, thanks for covering that, Bill. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you good.
Sean Watson practicing in Texans training camp.
He's at Texans training camp right now and ready to be traded.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't he?
He's demanding a trade.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a no trade clause, so he can't void it. So he goes wherever. Number 12. I guess if you go put somebody in number 12, that's the guy they put in there. Nice one. Cows, I got you. Nice one, sir. That's beautiful. Kid, I'll find out. I'm here. Make a note. I'll add it to my next email, which will happen as soon as I get off tonight. Alright, thank you for letting me know. I did draw that a long time ago. God, it was before you were born. I drew that before you were born. Yeah, I think I was like 19 years old or something like that when I drew that. The guy, kudos to the artist. He freaking did like a dead copy of it. Like, it looks good. He did a good job. A lot of it was the artist. It wasn't me. I drew it originally, but he interpreted quite well. He did great. Chicago. That's 3 or 4 Chicago. I think that's 4, right?
His goal was to one-up you in the most artistically complimentary way possible. As in, this looks really good, and it's going to be hard to one-up it, but I have to try.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's an artist. I expect him to.
Does.
I'm not. I don't. I fix computers. You want me to build you a water-cooled system? I can articulate that, no problem. I'm good at that, but beyond that, nice one.
You cycle that.
Oh, okay. Nice. Heck yeah, so 2 good ones. We did hit a headliner. Yeah, he comes down. I don't have anything I can put in his. I mean, I do, but I'm not gonna put anything in his place. He was pretty. Yeah, I'll always put him in a series if I can. Like I said, just based on the fact that, you know, like they're starting to get harder and harder to come by. So, and then there were 5. We might be done. It's like 11:30, so we may be done for the night. But I always give you guys the advantage of being here early. So we'll take our boy Sweetness out again. Doesn't mean they're okay. Let's just be real. So Chicago's at 4. I wouldn't pick Chicago, but there are 15 left. We're still hunting like a couple big ones. Like San Francisco, anything, or Carolina, or Arizona, any of those. I'll keep this the same, and again, not that I'm trying to be expensive, I'm just trying to keep it where you guys can still pick teams. That's really my goal. So I'll stick that right there. If anybody's interested, I'll stick a SKU up on the site in a minute. If you would like, you can pay. If not, we probably aren't filling tonight, and if we don't, that's okay. We'll just we'll start with this guy tomorrow. And yeah, I'm back like all weekend. I'll be here tonight, or yeah, through at least Sunday. Well, through Saturday. Through Saturday, possibly Sunday. We'll see. Most likely, I'll be on Sunday too. They won't be here that late. There's no way. My mother-in-law's 70th birthday is on Sunday.
I'm getting up early that day.
That's a big deal. So
It's a big deal.
We're excited for her. So
We're throwing a surprise party for her.
So she knows it's coming.
But she doesn't know who's coming.
Oh yes, she does.
She doesn't know everyone's gonna be here.
I think she does. She's not dumb. There's a reason she's grandma. She's not dumb. She knows. All right, so it's up there. If anybody's interested, they're up there. JB, LV Carolina.
I'm gonna go play Wii tennis.
You're going to play Wii tennis. I'm just going to let you know, Mia was practicing earlier.
Bro, Mia's pro level now. I have to go get to pro level. She's gonna be sleeping, but I'm gonna be playing tennis in her room.
While she's sleeping?
Yeah, she's like
Oh, wow. You have fun with that.
Yeah.
Have fun, kiddo.
Ooh. About 25 tonight.
Nice. Nice. Love you, kid. Kid said goodbye, everybody. Yeah, she did. I was happy with her. So she did that while we were in Chantilly. So I come home and there's like ink on her hand. I'm like, oh hey, or ink on her arm. I just laughed. I was like, that's funny. That's what she did while I was gone. But no, I was proud of her. She makes good choices. I can't knock on her too bad. She makes really good choices. She's a smart kid. I like to think that we put the time in when they were young, and so it's kind of paid off a little bit now that they're older. A little bit. Nah, we could. I definitely have some spoiled children, but I think all kids are spoiled these days. Yeah, go Buffalo. Buffalo's living nice. Buffalo is nice. Yeah, Arizona's got Kyler. Like I said, Miami's got two of the Rams have Dickerson. Oh yeah, and Seattle with that Russell Wilson guy. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens in Seattle this year. I think they'll be all right just because they got Lockett. Just Tyler Lockett's a freak. I didn't realize his rookies go for as much as they do. Luckily, he's one of the few players I have a lot of in 15. Brian, you're quick. Thanks, bro. A 6th round pick is what they gave up for Cobb. Wow. But see, like Cobb's one of those players where he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but man, he was quiet in Dallas. Granted, the quarterback situation over there was kind of hairy with injuries, but yeah, we'll see how long Dalton stays the quarterback. I mean, my rookies from 11 would like look at him. Oh, Stacey Dale's talking to her boy. He just looks like an aggressive, like Chucky from Child. Like if Chucky grew up, he would be Andy Dalton. He's got a beard. He's got a beard and like fiery hair, like Sabin from Street Fighter. Like it's just weird looking. It's really weird looking. That's freaking a riot. I don't know how to shoot. Let me see if I can get this on camera. Hang on, let me try if I can. I could probably scoot this over a little bit. Hang on, there we're doing calisthenics and whatnot. Hang on. Get back to fiery. Hang on. He'll be here in a second. It's on enough. There he is. Dude, the beard just looks so weird. Your beard's weird. His beard's definitely weird. Yeah, his beard's weird. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just odd. I never can take him seriously. I don't know if it's just the Cincy thing or if it's just the Andy Dalton thing, or I just can't take him seriously. We got 4 to close. We're probably done. Anybody else want in this at all? If not, we'll just hold on to it till tomorrow. I'll drop a helmet here tonight too. Once I get done, let me get you guys packed up and get website updated. Am I shipping everybody real quick? Yeah, I know Walter's coming to you, Cals, and you said Dallas is coming, or Herschel's coming to you, JB. Done. Real quick, helmets. Eddie George, Hans, Brian 22, Chad. And yeah, I'm shipping everybody. Everybody goes tonight. So heck yeah, I'll get you guys out tomorrow, and I'll have tracking up for you and everything. Overnight or in the morning. Probably in the morning. I'll take you guys around lunch tomorrow whenever I take lunch. I haven't had a day at home in like 2 weeks, so it'll be weird actually having a day at home for lunch. So I'll take you guys as soon as I can and drop you off tomorrow. But yeah, I'll post these up. And guys, thanks for hanging as always. It was fun. Good to be back. I'll be back tomorrow night, sometime 8:30, somewhere in that area. I'll be back tomorrow night. If you guys need anything trade-wise or anything, message me. And other than that, everybody be safe, man. Y'all have a great night. I just think you aced your exam. Dale, congratulations, bro. Congrats, sir. It's awesome. That's awesome. Enjoy your little hiatus from knowledge for a couple weeks, and I'm sure I'll talk to you, bro. But yeah, if you guys need anything, message me, and everybody be good. Y'all have a great night. I will hope to have info tomorrow on frames. I will let y'all know as soon as I can, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 at the latest. Cheers, guys.